So, the digital literacy aspect that I chose to talk about was social literacy. Um, my survey consisted of 10 questions. The first being, what is your most frequented social media site? The clear winner was Snapchat, close second, Instagram. More closely, the numbers 6 people voted for Snapchat, 4 for Instagram. Um, My second question, what aspects do you perceive as important for social literacy? Check all that apply. The clear winner was analysis of online content, which shows that the participants of the survey really cared about what they were looking at online and like how they understood that content. More closely at the numbers, analysis of online content reached 8, with a close second of online safety. Um, the next question, which personality traits do you perceive to play the biggest role in understanding digital literacy? Rank in the order of most important to least important. Um, this graph is a little harder to understand, but when you look at the numbers, um, creativity generally um, ranked well. Critical thinking also pretty well. Overall, the answers varied quite a bit. Copyright knowledge and collaboration were actually highest. Are there any, the next question, are there other personality traits that we should include? Please describe here, just going more in depth. These are some of the examples that people chose to include. It is interesting how integrity is mentioned twice. Question 5, have you ever experienced cyberbullying through social media? I was surprised to see that definitely yes and definitely no were fairly similar. You can see exactly the same, which is pretty surprising. Um, the next question, do you think having greater knowledge of social literacy would prevent acts of cyberbullying through social media? The majority said yes, which is good because I think a greater education of digital literacy will lead to digital literacy being used in safer ways, particularly through social media online. More closely at the numbers, yes, was 7, unsure 3. Next question, have you ever received educational instruction on how to navigate social media safely? It was good. The majority said yes, with only 1 saying no. Next question, have you ever received educational instruction on social literacy? This is a different question. Interesting to see how the majority have had education on social media, but not the literacy aspect. So this answer was much more varied, and you can see the numbers yes 5, no 3, and 2 unsures. Question 9, are you interested in or enthused about learning about social literacy? This answer was, this answer was fairly shocking. Majority said no, which is not a good sign. Looking more closely, maybe is a 4, no is 6. We have to find a way to make social literacy more exciting for younger people. Are there any barriers to how you currently use social literacy? If so, what could you do better? Please explain. 3 no's, 2 currently don't learn about social literacy in college, and 1 suggesting that they preferred to interact personally instead of online. But they feel safer doing so in person, which is also an interesting aspect. So finding a way to make social literacy more personable and safe and perceived to be safe might generate more enthusiasm about the topic. I completed my survey with 10 of my teammates. So the age demographic, social demographic is fairly consistent with university students, although they were all female. So maybe if I had gotten different genders, it might have been a different scenario, or a different age demographic, including some older people too.